Yo, yo, yo. What's going on, YouTube? We're against Riley today, this is not at all what I wanted. Okay, so like I have a little story for you boys. Just give me 1 second here. Okay, so I had to adjust my seat. I was also buying items, but I had to adjust my seat. I didn't want it to make a bunch of noise for the video. Well, anyways, what's up, boys and girls? Yo, Riley, what's up? We're against the Reister. So anyways, the story here with this video, which it's extra weird that I got a different player playing Heimdall. Because the story here is that I just played Heimdall versus a Baron. And wanted to die the whole time. Like, it was so sad. Because I basically just out-pressured him incredibly hard all early game. As you would imagine. Because I went Mannequin's Heimdall. And, you know, Mannequins is just the way early game. Let's go. We got the blue. Pretty smooth for us. We actually double buffed him, which is really good. It took him a while to clear that wave, unfortunately. Unfortunately for him, not me. So anyways, I'm also a little bit out of breath. I was like actually running around my house to make it back here in time for the for the video. I straight sprinted around my house for like a solid like 90 seconds just trying to find stuff. What's it called? I don't even know why I'm trying to invade this, to be honest. I really just don't gain much of anything. Anyways, let me get back to the story, okay? I'm trying to focus on the game a little. I'm also trying to breathe. But so I just played against a Baron with BUMBAS and double defense as Heimdall. And I actually got super mad. Like, I was so mad at this guy. I wonder if he'll TP in. I don't think he will because it takes too long. Huh. Okay, well, he did. Apparently he's not scared at all of my ultimate. He does have beads, to be fair, and he can also ult out. There's a lot of ways out of the Baron ult here for him. But anyways, long story short, I played against a guy, literally last game, like not even 10 minutes ago. I played against a guy who was playing Baron Samedi, and I was getting so mad because all he did was, I was even stealing his buffs and everything. All he did was sit under tower, give or take, and just AFK. Like, that's normal BUMBAS mage behavior, you know, just camp in tower, whatever. Anyways, I got super mad, like, really mad. More mad than I usually do because I'm already tilted because I'm trying to get a Heimdall recording versus a melee character. And apparently I just never go against melee characters when I play Heimdall off stream. Like, I've probably played like 5 or 6 Heimdall games off stream trying to get against a melee character, and it just never works. So I'm already a little tilted, like, I gotta play a game where it's not even gonna count for YouTube because it's not against a melee, and that's the video I want. And I gotta go against a Baron Samedi who's never gonna leave his tower and wait for BUMBAS, so there's a chance I lose. A pretty big chance I lose late game. There's a pretty big chance it's gonna be boring. There's a pretty big chance it's gonna be a huge waste of my time. It's gonna take forever. And what do you know? All of that happened. I did lose the game. I did get heated. I actually messaged him, and I was never really talking smack to him per se. I think he actually thought I was talking smack to him. But really, the entire time, I was just complaining about the tower and how strong the tower is. Because I kept diving him and dying. I was complaining about the tower and BUMBAS Baron in general. Like, BUMBAS double defense, this map sucks, the jungle starters being in duel suck. Like, I was complaining about a lot of stuff to him, and I think he was taking it really personally. Because he's getting pretty defensive. But it was never, like, personal towards him. I was just complaining about the match in general. I mean, I've played BUMBAS mages before and done the same thing. You know, it wasn't really directed to him personally. I was just complaining. And to be fair, he probably took it personally because I was messaging him in personal DMs, you know? But, like, I was just talking out loud, dude. I was just tilted in general. Just mad in general. So, anyways, long story short, I complained to him, and he basically tells me, he's like, how are you going to complain about BUMBAS when you literally have mannequins and can just snowball the game? Like, I can't even do anything early game. I earned this BUMBAS hammer. I survived. That's what he said. He said, I survived the early game, so I deserve to, I deserve to win this off Bumbas. And I'm just like, oh, I'm glad you earned this by quote unquote surviving. like it's hard to do. All you have to do is sit under the tower and farm. It's not that hard to survive, especially with the 9.5 changes. Especially with the 9.5 changes to HP and stuff. He did get the buff. The Bull Demon King, if you will. Nice, we're pulling him in either way. Unfortunate. I tried to pre-beats the knock-up and actually messed it up. Which is really bad. I tried to pre-beats the knock-up. I kind of dropped the kill big time there. Very, very unfortunate. But hopefully we don't lose our tower or anything off of it, per se. We don't have beads, so he can definitely ult me here. Hopefully we can keep our spacing, at least a decent amount, to ult. If he does ult me, that's not a guaranteed, like, oh, I'm dead now because I got Heimdall ulted. That's definitely not how it works. But it can be. If I let myself get poked out a bit beforehand, it definitely can be. So let's see. Your middle tower is under attack. Ow, he's beating me up. As we could probably guess, he's beating me up quite a bit in this early game here. Wait, I just realized he ulted away. What am I scared of right now? I don't really think I need to play scared of him, per se. I just need to hold him in tower as long as I can. Oh, I missed the root. He knows it. He's trying to get out. Bro. I played this fight terribly. No, dude. Oh, I tried to message him. LOL. Dude, I'm playing so bad. Don't get me wrong. Riley had really good jukes there. Like, he definitely earned to get away there. He had good jukes, but I'm still gonna blame that on just entirely, like, I'm just so frazzled right now. Like, guys, I was so mad last game. I was, like, balling at my fist kind of thing. Like, I was, like, balling at my fist trying to punch stuff. Like, I didn't actually punch anything, but, you know, that's what I wanted to do, dude. I was so mad last game. Like, I have not gotten that mad about this game in a while. At the very least, not off stream. I was furious, man. And so, like, that happened just like 10 minutes ago. I was literally about to start beating my chest. That's how mad I was. Again, I didn't get that far, thankfully, but, you know, I was so mad. And as much as I want to, you know, point out that we've probably dropped 2 kills, we should probably be up 2-0 this game. At the very least, though, one good thing came out of that, which is we defended our tower. He didn't get it. So that's great. Although it was kind of an early bull demon, it's kind of hard to get stuff that early into the game anyways, so, you know, it's not all us, it's also just he doesn't do enough damage to the dang thing, but we're going to take all credit for it, basically, is what's happening here.
Now, no one will deny me a dance.
I don't know how I'm supposed to play this. Me neither. Me neither. Neither. Oh, I didn't even finish my story. Okay, so, long story short, blah, blah, blah. Okay, this guy... that's gonna take me the whole video to explain this, like, 2-minute story, bro. He told me to queue again. He said, dude, if you just went gilded, which Riley did, by the way, if you just went gilded instead of mannequins and didn't focus so much on pressuring, or actually he had 2 arguments. He said, one argument is you went mannequins, so you should have just won the early game. I earned this late game by surviving until late. And then he had another argument of like, you could have just went gilded and, you know, got ahead by 2k gold early game. That's what he said. He said you could get ahead by 2k gold by doing this X thing. And I was like, bro, if you think gilded itself, 7 gold, like once a wave, gets you ahead by 2k, you are tripping. And he said, I don't know, bro. I'm like 20-0 on Jingwei right now. Bro, being 20-0 in Duel means absolutely nothing. a lot of the players, most of the players in this game mode are not that good. Like, a lot of the players are really not good at all. So it means nothing whatsoever. Man, I can't hit him, dude. Riley's one of the most notorious players, at least that I've met on NA servers, when it comes to just random jukes. I'd say my top 3 are probably Barrio. A lot of people probably don't know him. He wasn't a content creator or anything. He hasn't played in a while. He also plays on EU too, because he travels to NA, so he plays on both servers. But Barrio Pringles, aka Shinigami, as his name is now. Barrio, Pringles, and Riley. Like, what is happening here, dude? Like, what actually is happening? That's his beads. Boom. Ow. Hit me with a Sunder Boy? He hit me with a little Sunder Boy? Oh, and the best part is I already mentioned this, but, you know, again, to continue my 20-minute story, apparently, he told me to queue up again, and he said that he'll cream me. He said, I'll cream you with one of my gilded ADCs. So I said, alright, bet, I'm in queue. I said, I'm in queue. Just see morning vid? Just see morning vid. Maybe he's in a different time zone, because I've never uploaded in the morning. And I'm kind of curious to what all that means. I'm gonna go D&D. And what do you know? I queue up against a different player, so that means he either didn't queue up, or I could have also just not gotten him, because Riley's higher MMR than he is. That's very possible, but what do you know? I queued up again, and I got against the Heimdall, the exact matchup I just lost, and he went gilded. I went mannequins, he went gilded, but that's what that guy recommended. He said gilded OP, and like you'll get 2k ahead and you'll just win off that gold lead. So this is kind of like a perfect video. Well, it's not a perfect video. It's kind of like a funny video because I'm going against the exact matchup I just raged about super bad. What do I want here? I think I go with this. I just raged about, and I was hoping to get a clickbait video of that guy who told me to queue up again, and I get a different player, a better player, playing the exact same thing, the exact same matchup I was supposed to be playing. Like, what a coincidence right there. So I didn't go against that guy, but I did get a Baron game versus a gilded ADC. And so this video is basically just to prove that it's incredibly easy to survive the early game. Maybe not incredibly, but it's easy to survive the early game and get to late game where you can go double defense BUMBAS and win. This matchup specifically. So we're against an even better player than that guy was, so it's going to be a pretty decent example, I would say. I've shown you guys exactly how dumb this character is late game with BUMBAS, or just a lot of the mages. It's not a Baron exclusive thing, although this matchup is kind of cruel because he has a hard time portaling while you're pulling him. It makes this matchup super annoying. You can't just portal out for free every time. You have to actually think a little bit on it. Huh. I did kind of just whiff all my abilities there. I think this red's down, but I can get the timer. Yeah. We can go ahead and grab the timer. But as you guys can see, I would say Riley is playing this matchup relatively fine, give or take. You know, and I'm not saying he's playing perfectly, but give or take, he's playing fine, right? And look at this, guys. We're at level 18, almost to our BUMBAS, and our tower's not even dead. Wow, wow, chat, wow. It's almost like it's not that hard to get late game. It's almost like if you just sit under a tower, even if you lose your tower to Bull Demon, you'll be fine if you just make it to late game. Wow, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? It's really easy to get to late game. It's really hard for a Heimdall to snowball this game out. Who would have guessed? He did just portal away, so that is down. The situation's a bit scuffed right now, I will say. Bit of a scuffed engagement, but we're winning. We're winning. And this is the stage of the game he's supposed to be winning, by the way, guys. He's supposed to have a commanding lead right now, absolutely destroying me. Wow. I thought that light meant he was about to appear, but apparently not. Alright, our job is to just not die here, because losing that tower does not mean hardly anything. I'm defending it just for the sake of defending it, like, just cause, why not? You know, buy some more time for us, but losing that tower is not a huge deal whatsoever. Like, and the saddest part about this game, and it honestly makes the video slightly even slightly better in my opinion, is that I've misplayed the early game horribly. Like, I dropped 2 kills, missed 600 abilities, and I've been misplaying the whole game. And I'm still doing fine. Like, we're still going to hit 20, we're still going to get to late game, and it just proves my point even further. That this matchup is simply just silly. So we're going to back up here. Hopefully he doesn't start front dooring my Phoenix a bit, which I know in Riley he probably will. Let's see. Let's buy this Fortifying Shell. Fortifying Shell goes crazy. He has crit, but I don't think it's going to be enough. We'll see. Okay, we're going to back and buy upgraded beads, I think. Or should we upgrade our beads fully? Clear a wave and upgrade our beads fully. For the CDR reset. Potential. Alright, reset, reset, reset. Back up here. Hopefully he doesn't catch me. Which he very well could. He very well could catch me. Maybe upgrading my beads fully here is a bad play because I really need to get double defense online. Double defense is very important, especially versus crit. You need it to mitigate more damage to guarantee your BUMBAS procs go off. So I think we'll just chill a bit. He has some time before he can get that bull demon. Another coat. The sad part is, even if he gets my Phoenix, like, assuming, let's just go out on a limb here and assume that he gets BDK, and then assume that we can't defend our Phoenix. I'm still gonna have time to get double defense, and then we'll have the real fight, right? The real fight. And that's worst case scenario. Oh, I guess worst case scenario is he kills me, but... Oh wait, he TP'd right there. I'll be honest, dude, I got super lost right there. Just another example though, like, dude, I love videos like this. It makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Like, I love videos like this where the point is to show how easy something is or how brain dead it is, because it kind of gives me an excuse. You know, I'm not doing it on purpose, I just suck, but it gives me an excuse to misplay. It gives me an excuse to do stupid stuff and miss my abilities and still do fine. Riley is a GM player. Granted, there's not that many players right now, but even if there was a lot of players that play the game, Riley is one of the better players in Duel. Like, I've lost to this guy quite a few times. I beat him quite a few times. I've lost to him quite a few times. You know, he streams. If you guys didn't know, Riley streams this game mode a lot. He plays all the time. I think he even has more duels in total than I do, which is insane because I have like over 5,000 duels, I think. Maybe even 6,000. I don't know. I think he has more than me. Like, this is a good player, guys. You know, this is a good player. And I'm misplaying versus a good player on a good god. I'm misplaying and doing just fine, you know? Obviously, he's misplaying as well, but we're just going to keep saying that I'm misplaying. This is, I'm not against some gold noob right now, guys. Like, this is a top of the leaderboards kind of player, and we're misplaying and still doing perfectly fine. It just goes to show how dumb this character is. At the very least in this matchup. Like, BUMBAS being dumb, and this matchup being dumb, and this character being dumb. The biggest of those three being, that BUMBAS is just ridiculous. The biggest complaint I have here about this video, about this game, about previous game, is BUMBAS. But don't get me wrong, Baron and this map definitely make me mad too. Alright, so we pressure. We got him with the root here. And that's his ult, so I don't really think we have to be scared of anything right now. As long as we don't take too many crits in a row, we don't have to be too scared of anything. We can kind of just do whatever we want, because his ult's down. What? Yeah, you just lose. You just lose. I didn't even shell. I didn't even get my second ult off. You just lose. Did Riley misplay quite a few times this game? Absolutely he did. But the thing is I misplayed last game too. That's the point. Like, this is so frustrating to play against. It's so annoying. It's so easy in this matchup, at least, to play against, that you're just bound to get mad. You're bound to get frustrated. You're bound to int and go in and do stupid stuff in one way or another, unless you snowball this game perfectly, and I mean perfectly. And you would need to misplay massively, and your opponent would have to play really aggro. See, like, Riley's already sitting here trying to theorycraft ways to win this. And, you know, I haven't tested this, but honestly, I think Ichval over Trans is bad. I do not think that would win you the matchup. I think this matchup is just bad. It's not unwinnable for Heim. But while BUMBAS is in the state that it is, while 9.5 HP buffs are the way that they are, this matchup is just silly. It's so easy, and it proves my point to that guy. You know, granted, this is Riley and not that guy that was BMing me. Or he wasn't even BMing me, honestly. He was pretty nice about it. But here's I can show you guys, actually. Here's the match. And the player's profile is hidden. But here's the match. It's just so infuriating to play against. It's so easy for the opponent. It's so infuriating. I hate it. I think I proved my point, though, at least to an extent. No one match proves a point, but to an extent, I proved my point that that matchup is super easy. It's super easy to get late game, and BUMBAS, anybody, but BUMBAS Baron especially, is really strong right now. I hope you guys did enjoy. Sorry for being a little flustered at the beginning of the video. I love you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this really boring early game match. Or, well, it was boring early. That's what I was trying to say there. Love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Bye.